Back in my day, rollerblades were all the rage. That's how old I am. Now it's e-bikes, e-scooters, and electric skateboards. Hey, what's going on? Dave Erickson here with Everyman Driver. If it's got wheels, I'll review it. And today, it's the Uditer electric skateboard. It's pronounced Uditer, Dave. Uditer. So I've had the board for a full week and I've been riding the hell out of it, both on the road and actually in the backyard. It's powerful enough to ride in the backyard on grass. Here's a couple of facts about it. It has a 20 to 25 mile range on one battery charge. And this is the battery which charges in about 4 hours. And say goodbye to range anxiety. You get 2 batteries with your skateboard. Each is a 42 volt battery. Maximum weight capacity, 330 pounds. That should be pretty doable for most people. There is an option to include a safety handlebar so you can have a stand-up version of your skateboard, just like riding around on a scooter. It has a bamboo fiberglass deck with some really strong grip tape. You won't slip on this at all. The board itself is 38 inches long. It's also 9 inches wide at its most narrow, not including the back area here. And ground clearance is right around 4 inches, making room for the battery. So as long as you don't go over anything too tall, you should be okay. This comes with Nimbus wheels, which are super smooth. And you're looking at about 8 inches across from wheel to wheel. If and when your battery does die, you can easily replace it with your spare battery. All you gotta do, squeeze, pull apart the yellow, put in your new one, and this doesn't take but less than 30 seconds. Once it's in, realigning everything, and you're good to go. So the skateboard again has a 20 to 25 mile range. It's based on a 150 pound person, so adjust based on your weight, also the terrain and weather conditions, but that is the general idea. This remote here comes with it, and this is what determines how fast you go. It's also the brake to your skateboard. Now there are 4 speeds or 4 power modes, if you will. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first one, if you're on speed 1, max speed is 13 miles per hour. Then it goes 19, 25, and top speed, if you are so bold, 28 miles per hour on this skateboard. I guess you could say this is ergonomically crafted or correct for your hands because this is how you hold it. Put your finger in this spot right here, hold it like this. Power button's right there. Once the power comes on, it'll show what the skateboard looks like, and then you have the readout, which will take just a moment. Once I connect it to the board itself, which is a button underneath. Here's a button to turn it on. I hold it down, and then it will pair with the remote control, which it has. And you'll figure this one out once you get your own board. The arrow here on the front, that's the direction in which you are going. There's no arrow back there. So if you want to go forward, face that direction. To make it go forward, you just roll your thumb forward, and there goes the wheels. And then you can change up the speed by pressing one button to speed 2. Faster. Speed 3. You can hear that. And speed 4, max. Now the max speed, if you put on a 4, acceleration is immediate. Now I mentioned I was riding this both on the pavement and in the backyard on the grass. My son, who's 5, was riding it in the backyard, was having a blast because he can control it. A 5-year-old can control this remote by going forward and pulling back for the brake. He was sitting on it like this and it's going boop and going, bye dad. I mean, it's great for anybody, right? And then boom, hit the brake and you're okay. All right, so that is how it goes forward. Let me show you what it looks like in real life riding conditions. Now this is only speed 1 because that's what I'm most comfortable with. And I like how convenient and easy it is to hold this remote while you're going around. Now again, they do have handlebars you can put in the front, so if you want to hold handlebars, that's a lot easier. It's also good for walking the dog. One thing I would recommend in addition to a helmet is gloves because this board's deck is so grippy. I mean, my fingers have lost their fingerprints, it feels like. Not really, but it'll rough up your fingers for sure. This is how my son likes to ride it. He sits on it like this and just goes. Woo! So on here it shows my current speed. I have an odometer reading, also battery charge of both the board and the remote. Talk about an eco-friendly way to travel. Go, Peanut, go. Go, Peanut, go. You know, this is good for people of all ages. I think that safety handlebar thing would be a good idea for people who aren't that comfortable skateboarding. They also provide a tool in the box to tighten the wheels so there's not that much play here. Can you imagine how great this would be in an urban environment where you're commuting on the bus? Just pick this up and carry it. The batteries are as light as a laptop. These are pretty cool. I mean, it's a skateboard, but it's an electronic skateboard. Give it a look, give it a test drive. I think you'll like it. I know I have.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.